it may be for Human Rights Watch. It's a double-edged question, which hopefully I'll be allowed to ask, which is that I've covered Cameroon pretty closely, and it seems to be an armed conflict, and there seems to be children being killed. In fact, I've seen quite a few photographs of the government killing children. So I wonder if this deference to the UN doesn't seem to be publicizing this or reporting on it. So maybe, one, what can you say about that situation? And two, this was the Human Rights question. It seemed like it's a small thing, but I was looking at the World Report 2018 and the whole list of countries, and I didn't see Cameroon in it. So obviously this jumped out at me, and I've tried to pursue it a couple of times with Human Rights Press, but I haven't found. I wanted to know. I know that you know them well. What's happening with that? Thanks.
Sure, I'll start with Cameroon. Thank you for raising the concern. We are concerned about what's been going on in Cameroon. It's definitely on our radar. We have not, usually the countries that are listed in our world report are those where we have had capacity to do our own investigation and reporting. And because of resources, we have not had resources to devote to Cameroon thus far, but we are actively talking about investigations in coming months. So we will certainly be looking at violations against children in that context.
I just wondered, I'm sorry, because I definitely have been interested in the Amazon one, but I sort of, because I also saw that like Togo and Gabon weren't in there. It seemed like a whole region of Africa where there's a lot of issues, not just children in armed conflict issues, but crackdown, longtime presidents. So it really is a reason, because that was the answer that I was looking for. But I guess, if that really is the answer, that it's a policy decision.
There are over 200 countries in the world, and we, Human Rights Watch generally manages to cover human rights developments in about 90 countries worldwide. So that obviously means that some are left out. There are more than 50 countries on the African continent, and our team is stretched. So that certainly there are violations going on that need to be investigated that we simply haven't been able to look into.
Okay, because I see Canada, I see not to say that there's not issues.
Yeah.
All right.